Paul Connor, managing editor of the Daily Caller. Hey, Paul.
Hello. Thank you for having me on your show.
Eureka! It works.
Hey.
So, what's your take on what's going on in New Hampshire and what's going on, particularly in the Republican Party? Given that you're kind of in the epicenter of that. Daily Caller is one of the major conservative websites, and kind of Republican central. What's going on there?
Well, I had the chance to see Donald Trump actually at a rally last night, and the snow was coming down pretty hard. And even still, they had about 4,000 people come out and to see Mr. Trump and his family. It was a rally. He was hitting all the themes that he's had throughout this campaign. Money in politics, being a self-funded candidate, talking about the VA, talking about healthcare problems, wanting to repeal Obamacare, that kind of thing. And it was just vintage Trump. And we'll see. I think most people would agree that he lost some mojo after the Iowa thing and not participating in the debate. I think he's got some of that mojo back. We'll see how far that takes him when the polls close tonight. If
Donald Trump carries a half a dozen states, if it looks like he's heading to the nomination, what is the institutional Republican Party going to do?
It's hard to say. I think a lot of them are going to freak out, and I think a lot of them are going to try to...
Aren't they freaking out right now?
I think they are. I think they're not freaking out quite as loudly, though. Mm-hmm. I think you're going to hear that volume kind of increase and get more and more. But look, I think we're a long way from that point. If there are a number of other viable candidates aside from Mr. Trump on the Republican side,
right.
And bottom line is only one state has voted. They're still looking for delegates. So Senator Cruz has a lot of delegates. Mr. Trump has some delegates. So that's what they're going for. And there's still a long way to go before that point.
Do you think this Marco Rubio bot thing has been wildly exaggerated by the media as the Dean Scream was? Because it seems to me like, Chris Christie's like, there he goes again. But every time Chris Christie says, I was a federal prosecutor appointed the day before 9/11. I could string together probably 200 of him saying that in the same tone of voice, the exact same words. No Christie bot criticism. What's going on with this?
Well, it's amazing. I mean, Christie was doing the same thing as Rubio. All politicians do that. They all have talking points that they put out and they repeat over and over again. They have a stump speech. That's what a stump speech is. They repeat, a certain phrase that their people.
Yeah. Why is the media running with this thing? I mean, it's getting a lot of coverage.
Part of the thing I think it makes it more important is that it's both an attack on his style and also on his record. So it is substantive that he doesn't have a lot of accomplishments.
Yeah, he's sponsored two pieces of legislation that were both to rename buildings after Ronald Reagan, I think.
That's correct. And he's looking forward to the future. I think that's his main message. He's like, I'm a young guy. I can move this country forward. Right. That's his message, maybe more than his record.
Yeah, very interesting. Well, it's a start. Good talking to you, Paul. Nice meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Paul Connor, managing editor of the Daily Caller, dailycaller.com, @PA is the Twitter handle. To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.